Good morning and happy Tuesday. I've been MIA as far as like videos the last 2 days. Seems like longer. Maybe to you it does too. I don't know. I'm here. Oh, let's see. I think we talked. Did we talk Sunday morning? Was that the gorgeous sunrise? I think it was, where I got up. Yes, we talked Sunday, so it was just yesterday that we did not chat. Mondays are, every other Monday are like a manic Monday for me. I have 2 big homes to clean and it's just busy. So I don't have time in the morning to do a video, which is typically my routine. We start off with a video, but I wanted to talk because yesterday I posted a quote about if your only source of nourishment comes from the validation of others, you will always hunger. It was something to that effect. And I said, self-validation, only you own the ruler that measures your worth. That part I think I came up with on my own. So how do you measure your worth? How do you measure that? That's a tough thing. Sometimes it's in family. It's in the things we do for others. Do you ever measure your self-worth by the things you do for yourself and how you feel about yourself? I was talking with somebody recently about how I've changed along my weight loss journey. And one of the things that I talked about with them was I always looked for validation of my worth through the eyes of others. And I put all of them in front of me, which we do. We do need to put others first. But I started to measure who I was based on how satisfied others were with my part in their life. And that bled into the workplace. It bled into friendships. It bled into family, to the point where I felt physically depleted, mentally and emotionally depleted. And so as I went through my weight loss journey, I started realizing that self-validation, having a good sense of your own worth, made me a better person for them. Not that they validated me and I felt better, but that having a satisfaction in the things that I do as a person makes me better for others. I don't know if this is making sense. It came out a little bit more eloquently when I shared it, but just that the journey gave me the courage to not always please others, to assert myself when necessary, and to find value in the things and the choices that I make for myself. I don't know if that comes across right, but I just thought we'd talk about that. How do we measure worth? That's a tough subject. So, I guess I really didn't talk much about it. I don't know. I have 2 pimples right here. Crazy. So, today is Zumba day. Today is typically weigh-in day, and I go to workshop. I'm kind of disenchanted about that. I went to workshop last week, and I think you guys know, I got on the scale, and she was like, you have a gain. And it was not a small gain. And I was like, I'm not taking that. No, thank you. I will sit here and workshop. Well, actually, I couldn't because I was late because I had Zumba for an hour. So anyway, I was just like, no. I'm just going to do my thing. I don't care what the scale says. And I kind of feel the same way this week because I woke up and I just don't feel light. I feel heavy. I do. Do you ever have a day like that where you just feel like it's a heavy day? That's how I feel. Not that I've been very indulgent. Like, I am negative in my weeklies. I don't know what's wrong with me lately. Just hungry. I think my body is like, girl, you need to feed me. And so I do. And, yeah, I'm going to go to Zumba. I'm going to do my arms at the gym. I missed the last two negative days. That's what I call them. I usually do them like it would have been the 7th and the 9th, and I missed both of those. And it's okay. I have focused this last week really on just trying to do a little, but not do so much. And just rest my body. Some had the suggestion that maybe I'm doing too much and my body needs to rest and repair. So I've taken those suggestions, and I've just done light physical activity. No, not as much as I was doing. Let's just say that. So I'm going to go to the gym and do Zumba. And I'm going to avoid the WW workshop because I don't want to weigh in. I ate breakfast this morning because I was hungry, and I usually don't eat before I go. But I get up at 6:30, and waiting until 10 to eat breakfast is hard for me. That's hard when my body usually wakes up saying, it's breakfast time. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, about workshop. I don't know. Maybe Thursday I'll go weigh in. I don't know if I feel like it. I just don't. It's not that I don't want to do plan, because I'm doing plan. I just don't really care what the scale says. My clothes fit. I'm usually happy how I look in the mirror, although some days I feel like I have distortion glasses on. And I don't see what's truly there or what truly isn't there anymore. And that's been a struggle lately. I've been dealing with that, the mental visual picture we have of ourselves. Some days I feel lean and mean. I've said this before. And sometimes I just feel fat and sassy. And it can be within a 24-hour period. I don't know. So that's what's going on there. And then I have a dentist appointment, which, if any of you have been following me for any length of time, you know that there's a bit of a dental saga going on. We switched dentists because of an issue with my husband at one dentist. They were continuing to bill our insurance for work that we did not want done. Long story. It's a long story. We're not going to get into it. Anyway, so we switched to another dentist, which everything went fine and good. And then I went back for, I had a first visit. And then I went back for my 6-month cleaning, and he had sold his practice and retired. And there was a new dentist. And that dentist came in the very first time he'd ever seen me, ever, and told me I had 10 cavities when I've only had 2 fillings in my entire lifetime. And I was mortified and I was upset. He told me I had to use a prescription toothpaste and all these issues, and people had suggestions, and one of them was to get a second opinion, which I did. And I went and I had my second opinion, and the new dentist was like, I don't really see anything that's alarming here. Okay, so then I went back to that. So that was just an exam. So then I had a 6-month cleaning, and the girl just cleaned my teeth and really didn't have anything to say. And she's like, okay, you'll have an exam next time you come. Well, that's today. So I'm very interested now that it's been a year, and I'll have to have x-rays again, what the new dentist will say. He is more conservative. He was recommended by a friend who appreciates his conservative approach. So I have some anxiety about that, but right now I don't have to worry about the dentist. I'm really not worried, even if I have 5 cavities. It's, I think I trust him. Plus it'll be confirmation of an opinion somebody may have already told me, but a more conservative opinion. So I'm okay with that. But it is stressing me out a little bit. So, okay, happy Tuesday. If you are following the March MeltAway Challenge on Connect, I'm sorry I haven't been there for you the last day or two. I did not do a follow-up on Sunday, and I didn't post anything about it yesterday. I would like just to remind people, you guys, that these challenges are a lot of work for me to post every day, to talk about them every day. So if you feel like I don't want to follow her because she didn't really talk about the challenge today, it's just because it's a lot all the time. And it's like, it ends up being 365, like every day and every month. Like I do a challenge every month. I don't take a month off. I haven't taken a month off from a challenge in 13 months. And I started them 13 months ago. So, yeah, I'm just don't get frustrated if maybe I don't post about it. Feel free to post your own post, even if you're not using the calendar, and just hashtag me in it or at me in it. And then I try to look at them. There are a lot of people participating, and I don't get paid. I don't get paid for this. So it's just my free time and my what is that? Oh, oil change due soon. And my I just want to encourage other people to find success on their journey. But so I'm sorry if you made a post and maybe I didn't see it or acknowledge it. It's just because there's a lot of them, and I'm just trying. I'm just over here trying. So that's where I'm at today. Please don't send me a message that tells me you think I'm sad. I'm not really sad. I just got a lot going on. That's all. So I love you guys. Thank you for your support and your encouragement along the way of my journey. And remember today to be mindful, to be meaningful, to be mighty, to find time for me, which means you, and to melt others with the things you say and do. And remember, you've got goals. Yes. Yes, you do. Go get them. Bye, guys.